facility of this standard is very welcome for Australia. You know, we haven't had one for a long time, so and to have it at this level is more like the level of the tracks that you see in Europe and the rest of the world. Modern day a Grand Prix style track. It's another level to what we're used to here in the country. But they've built what we call a modern facility, right from the operational side's been modernised. Obviously you've got the hotel here, you've got the facilities for the garages and for the competitors are vastly improved, and that's really just an evolution of what's gone on in the last 20 years when we haven't had any new facilities built. Most of the facilities around the world that are being built now, this is similar to, you know, as far as what you get in a racing circuit. Whereas if you go to our old regional venues, they're still like they were, you know, many years ago. It's only a 1 hour drive from the centre of Adelaide, so in reality, while geographically it might sound like a long way away, it's not that far away. I mean, you spend longer than that getting from Sydney Airport to Eastern Creek or Melbourne Airport to Phillip Island. For the fans, I think, to be able to see international racing in motorcycles and cars, to be able to bring the best in the world to South Australia, you're going to have a good facility, you should be comfortable, you should have food. The modern day facilities catering for the spectator better than the older ones.
This is a world-class facility. The race control is as good as any that you see anywhere around the world. Especially CCTV is very important now in the high definition, because then you're able to run regular events without normal television coverage and still have good visibility across the track. And for sure, it's fun for the riders.
Without exaggeration, the facility itself is second to none in Australia. I haven't ridden many international circuits, but from what I've heard from riders like Troy Bayliss and other ex-world riders, that they also agree with me that it's up there with some of the best in the world. The actual layout of the circuit's great. I mean, we're doing everything from up to almost 300 kilometres an hour down to 60 kilometre an hour first gear corners and up and down. I mean, it's such a flat landscape out at Tail and Bend, but they've managed to fit in more undulation than most circuits are. If you're trying to get juniors up through the ranks, they need to learn tracks like the Bend, like Phillip Island, like Sydney Motorsport Park, tracks that actually have an international presence, and the facility itself is international and world class, so yeah, it gives them a great stepping stone and an easier stepping stone for Australians going to Europe.
Wow, this place is like world class. It's like a real rider's track. It makes it's a very interesting track just for bike riders. I'm sure it will suit all types of motorsport. For motorcycle racing, I think it's a great track, and everyone's just been talking about it and having a real good time. It feels like it's been made just to test your bravery out in a few areas.
It is a highlight reel. The racetrack is an absolute highlight reel. It is technical, it is fast, it is flowing, it is precisely what we designed it to be. How good is this? This is here in Australia. There are a couple of spots in particular coming around through turn 13, 14, 15, where you literally turn left, and before the next left, for a brief moment, you're driving directly at the pit building. And by afternoon, with the sun in the background, and seeing the pit building in all of its glory, with all the balconies full of spectators, I mean, it gives me goosebumps just recalling it now. It was just a sight to savour. Every rider, every driver is going to experience that. It was just special. It is a very special place. It's almost holy to me now. This is spectacular. It is special. It is very special.